Hey everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas cards and tags with Artistry in Cards. My name is Jessica Lynn, and I am the owner of Artistry in Cards. Today we are going to create 2 turtle doves, and I think my turtle doves are going to be Galinda and Alphaba, and they'll be my turtle doves. And I think I'm going to add a couple sparkling ornaments, and then we're going to go ahead and create this card together. So if you were with me yesterday I made our partridge in a pear tree, a very traditional card. It's a digital image of it, and it was really fun. So be sure to go back and take a look if you haven't seen it yet. So a couple of things really quick, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. Again, or if you're not sure to get back to it, just ArtistryinCards.com, or down on the bottom right-hand card side of the page, you could just click on that red icon and click subscribe. Don't forget to go and visit my store. It's jessicalynoriginal.com. I draw all of the art that you see on that store. So I make digital images, which right now till the end of the year, they're buy 2, get 2 free. I also do photopolymer stamps. I have custom red rubber, custom self-inking stamps. I do all of that, and I draw art, so I could make you a custom back of your card or some kind of art if you were looking for something for a specific occasion, design, wedding. I do a lot of weddings, so definitely go check that out. So go ahead and let's take a look at the image we're going to use. So I found this on Etsy. Super cute little Glinda and Alphaba. I absolutely love it. I think it is so adorable. And let me just tell you a little bit more. I'm so excited about this one. Now, I purchased this digital image on my own. I love to support other small businesses, and I found this on Etsy. Let me just get the full name of the store so I can tell you. I purchased this Wicked stamp from a store called Star Stamps with a Z. So down below, I'll go ahead and put the link to that. So if you are interested, what I really like is that her art style is very like sketch like, and it comes with 3 different versions of this image. So there's actually one where it's got like this whole beautiful emerald city in the background, flying monkeys, some other stuff. But then there's also this one, which I like, which was just the girls together. So that is what we're going to use. If you head over to her, just tell her that you got your notice to go and visit her from Jessica Lynn Original, or just tell her Jessica sent you. I don't earn any commission on it, but I just figure, you know, in the world we're living in right now, it is so important to sponsor and host other small businesses. And it's one of the things I love about this this whole group. You know, we're very supportive and encouraging to each other. And as someone who loves small business and has owned Jessica Lynn Original for 20 years, it's really important for me to give back to other companies and to share, you know, share with you other places you can go get stamps. Although obviously, go visit mine too. But all right, let's go ahead and get this card started. Get some colors for these girls. Super cute. All right. So what I'll say first is thank you. And number 2, have you seen the movie? If you have seen the movie, are you Alphaba or Galinda? Which one are you? For me, I love them both for very different reasons. I actually saw the show many years ago. I saw it in Chicago, and it was so good. It was so good in person. I'm going to start by just coloring them in. There we go. But the movie itself, I thought was phenomenal. Like, I was floored. I thought both ladies, I had only ever seen Ariana Grande act in whatever that Disney show, Cat and Sam, I think it was called. And I don't know. I thought it was rough. All right. And I apologize. We got some snow here in Wisconsin. And so, of course, whenever it snows, my house gets super dry. And so every once in a while, I got to pause and take a drink. So I apologize. Now, I don't only do live show or, recorded live like this. I also do edited videos. I've had a lot of people ask, like, do I do that? And I do a lot of edited videos as well. I also enjoy running a live show that I'm working on setting up for 2025. So if you would like to be part of one of these shows similar to this, we would craft together live. And I'm really excited just because as an artist, I can offer a couple of different things that others may not be able to. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to be fun. So I hope that you will sign up. I'll put the link down below if you are interested in finding out more information. I think that would be a really fun way to start 2025. So, and right now I'm just building up color. There we go. Super cute. I gotta find some more W colors, W grays. Well, and I don't want to go super dark because I want to still be able to see the lines. The other thing to remember too with digital images, when you purchase them, they give you the rights to, example here, create a card with them, craft with them, but the actual image itself still belongs to the artist. So please know that. And please respect the small artists' rights to their art. Obviously, for example, if you go and buy digitals on my website, I want you to be creative with them, right? I want you to craft. But the image itself still belongs to me. But I do give you the okay to be able to go and make cards. And on my website, I still give you a right to be able to go if you're going to make like handmade crafting cards that you're going to sell at a craft show. I have a lot of people that will purchase my imagery for custom cards. I also do that, and I plan on doing more of that in 2025 as well. If you're looking for a custom piece of art that you could just purchase to download like a digital, I also do some of that too, especially with like people's pets. Or I can make you a custom stamp of your pet too. I love doing that. All right, we're just going to color that in right there. Okay, super cute. And I want it to kind of match. There we go. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. This is a really cute image. And I do like her style. It is a little more on the sketch style. So just know that there's not, I draw pretty heavy handed with a lot of my art. And when I say heavy handed, like I draw big, thick lines. Mainly because I really like almost an animated look. So, but hers are very sketchy, and I like that. That's fun. Almost like a doodle. All right, let's find... I'm going to have to go pretty yellow with her hair to get a good contrast. So let's see what this ends up looking like, right? Ooh, that is super yellow. Okay, maybe we'll use that as the highlight or the shadow color. Eek. That's bright. All right. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. All right, this is cute. I like this digital image a lot. I'm so glad I headed out to Etsy to go and find it. And again, this was not sponsored. I went out and purchased this image on my own. Again, trying to support small businesses. Put a couple little pink dots. Then we'll come back in. Let's see how bright that is. Oh, that's better. There we go. It's super cute. All right. Let's get some more shadow built up on her dress. I want it to have the darkness, but I also want to be able to see the design. I feel like sometimes when you color with grays, that's part of the downside, right? You want to make it close to black, but you don't want to lose all that beautiful design work that she did. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at how cute they look together. But I feel like because it's kind of like almost like a sketch, I don't want to color it in too dark because I'm afraid that that'll just take away from the feel of this, if that makes sense. Like I want it to kind of have that. All right. Now I have a couple options from here. I'm gonna put all of these fun markers away. Those are some of the colors I chose to use. Put those away. So a couple options I have. Don't need to mail this. Don't need to mail it quite yet. Got some postage stamps ready to go. So what I want to do is I want to cut out a circle. So I have a couple options. I could pull out a die cut. I could use my brother's scan and cut, which is something I'm going to get my desk organized a little better so that I can use that more in these videos. I love the brother's scan and cut. It's more of an abstract way of cutting than a Cricut, I feel. Because you have to think the backside of how to do it to make it do the same thing that Cricut kind of helps you with. So I don't want to go smaller because you can see, like, if I do too big, see how big that's going to be in comparison to my card. If I go that big, I might not be able to frame it, which wouldn't be terrible, but I think that might work well for these ladies. So let's take a look. And their design kind of almost has a circular shape to it. So you can see that. Oh, it'd be really fun. Make it like Remember, like in The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy's visiting who will become the wizard? Remember how he, anyway, this is just a jumble circle, so I just traced it. I'll show you what I did here. See the line? We're just going to cut that out. So remember when she goes to visit the traveling showman, and he's like, let's look in the bubble that was part of the Egyptian, pharaohs and the blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's Auntie M. That would be funny to have made this almost like a crystal ball that Dorothy's looking into. Like, that would have been fun. That's a fun card idea. I know you're going to say, but you did all that work to color their feet. Now you just cut it out. Well, I didn't know how big I was going to cut it out, so it happens. It happens. And then I'm going to just erase. Now you might say, Jess, why would I just not pull out a die cut? What I'm trying to show you is that there's creative things you might have around your house to use. And look, I got a perfect little circle. See how pretty that is? Super cute. Right? And this little tool, I think I got it at Hobby Lobby, and it was like $4 or $3 or something. See, it's a see-through ruler. There you go. You can see it right there. But it's got circles up to 3.5 inches all the way down to 1 1/4. So I like this. It's a great tool. Like if I'm designing stuff or if I'm making cards, it's actually a tool that I use a lot more than I thought I would. So anyway, good times. All right. So paper I'm going to use, I think, is going to be this. I recently just got this. And trying to think what kind of a sentiment I want. I mean, I could put something like two friends soaring into the holiday season, but then I'd have to design that. All right, let me grab my box of sentiments. And yes, they have boxfuls of just stamp sets with sentiments. Maybe we'll use something along those lines. Ooh, you know what else would be really cute for this? So I have these. These are fun. These are, you can make your own acrylic ornaments. Ooh, that would be really fun. Look at that. I can make an ornament. Okay, well, that's really fun. Okay, I kind of love that. Let me see how you peel this off. I'd imagine it's just like when you get acrylic for rubber stamps. So I'm going to pause you for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. You're going to love this. So I'm looking through that paper packet, and I was like, oh, I should just double check, like what papers are in here. Oh my gosh, wait till you see. Look at this. What? Oh, and if you know me, oh, that's a hidden Mickey. Anyway, Galinda Bubbles, like completely. Like, do you get more than one sheet? Oh, you do. You get two. All right. Well, Galinda Bubbles it is. I just remember, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right. And I know you're going to say, is this really a Christmas card? And I'm going to say, yes, it could be. It might not be too. But you know what? Here's the fun thing about cards. Sometimes you make a card that's not quite Christmas that you send out. For years, I only want a portion of the Galinda Bubbles here. I got this at Hobby Lobby during day after Thanksgiving sales. It was like 70% off. So I think it was nothing. It was a really good deal. So, all right. Okay. How can you not love that? Like, I just am so happy I just found that. And it's a nice gradation. So even better. I suppose I could put Santa hats on them. Then they could be Christmas cards. Oh my gosh, this paper is so cute. All right, we're just going to trim this off. Ugh, look at how pretty that is. It looks like a bubble bath. All right, don't forget to sign the back of your cards. If you hate signing the back of your cards, visit my website. I'd love to make you a custom rubber stamp for the back side of your cards. All right, let's get this all folded. All right, let's take a look. Oh my gosh, look at it. Okay. I'm just going to send it like that. Merry Christmas. Here's some bubbles. Here's some Galinda bubbles. All right, so that is where we're going. Okay, focus my camera. There they are on their little bubbles. Super cute. And then I do want to put a sentiment down below. So should I put them on some black paper? Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I feel like they just need just a little something. Now, if you remember I cut with that the size? Yes. So I could literally go up one size. Do the same thing. Now you can see, let's see if you can see that really like faint little pencil? And I can just cut out what would be like a perfect little mat for this. Again, you want to be nice and smooth and intentional with your cutting. Otherwise, you probably should just use die cuts. The other thing you could do is use one and then do a die cut for the other one. There's no, mix and match. There's no right or wrong. I mean, I guess wrong would be not trying. Right there. How's that? The other thing, make sure you erase those pencil marks. That's why I drew them really light. Oh yeah, see, that just makes them pop right off there a little bit more. And then I think I am going to potentially use this 3-room studio stamp set. I see the one I'm going to use. Let me grab a piece of cardstock. And I think I'm just going to put a little sentiment down here. Let's grab my stamping ink and my block. Now, I will say on a side note, I just couldn't get it to work, but I mean, that would be a really cute ornament. So don't be afraid to try that too. And maybe I'll make another one. I love when I clean my office and I move all my blocks. There we go. All right. One of the things I love about clear stamps, obviously you can see through them, but I love getting blocks that have the little lines on them, because then you can actually organize the wording to be perfectly straight. And then it's only as good of a job, see, it's crooked. So it's only as good of a job as I did doing my layout. There, look at that. Pretty darn good. Oh, I put them upside down. Not good. There, now fixed it. If you read it before, I did it backwards. Oh, love it. Love it. Sandy Boone, who is the owner of 3 Room Studio, she's such an awesome person. I got to interview her on Behind the Card. So if you scroll down here on my YouTube channel, which is just the Artistry and Cards, you're going to see that there's a bunch of interviews linked called Behind the Cards. I was lucky enough to interview 13 amazing card makers, company owners, and I did this 3 or 4 years ago. So this is not new by any means. And I loved it. It was so much fun. I was so inspired, which is why I'm getting ready in 2025 to start up live again. I've been building my channel up with these recorded lives just because I will tell you, when you haven't done it for a while, you get rusty. And so for me, this gives me the opportunity to record and then continue to practice and get better and better at the live thing. This is very much like Bert from Mary Poppins, where I'm kind of a one-person show. So I'm literally running the camera, answering emails, checking things, putting these out there, changing this stuff, doing all of that quickly behind the scenes. And so it's definitely one of those, it's like riding a bike once you've done it. But if you haven't ridden that bike in a long time, sometimes it takes a little bit. So, but anyway, I used to run Behind the Card. So please, if you haven't seen any of those are a really fun series. And there are some absolutely amazing people that I got to talk to. We talked about their favorite tools, what they love about card making, what they wish would change in our card making industry, the frustrations of companies that steal designs. Like, that's a hot topic. So go check that one out. That's a good one. But it's wonderful because I got to talk to some of the most amazing people ever. And it was live, right? So they were just candid, they were funny, they were sweet. It was a really beautiful kind of expression that they all kind of let their guards down and just shared how they felt about things. How did they like things? Were there things that they wish, the card making industry would change? Just really interesting conversations, and even more so now to watch them back many years later. And it hasn't been all that long, but it has been a little bit of time, and they're really things that we thought were the most important things ever. Now you kind of go, ooh, after 2020, does that kind of stuff matter? Does it matter more now than before? And I don't know. It just was it was so cool to be the host of a show where we captured a moment in time, if that makes sense. So, okay, I'm just going to put a little glitter pen just so they sparkle. Oh, they're so cute. There, let's put a little. All right, so let me show you how this adorable card works. Now, is it exactly Christmas? But you know what, though? It still qualifies. It's a card that I'm sharing over Christmas. So we'll call this one our 2 turtle doves. Basically, Galinda and Alphabet as turtle doves with sparkly stars and little ornaments. See, they got little stars and ornaments around them. And so these are 2 friends soaring into the holiday season. And basically, she said, you know what? You've worked so hard for this. So I just love this. I love the paper that I randomly found. Oh my goodness. Like, adorable. So tomorrow, there we go. Tomorrow, come on. There we go, camera. Don't quit on me now, right? Tomorrow, we will be on 3. So what I would love for you to do down below is go ahead and comment. I am going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Well, not sneak peek, but a sneak idea of what it might be. Um, my goal is to do all kinds of things that are just different, not traditional. So I started with my one and only traditional card. Everything else gets crazier from here. Promise you. So the next one, so if obviously we already had a partridge in a pear tree, then we did 2 turtle doves. Tomorrow it's 3 French hens. So what I will say is that it does include a trio wearing berets and maybe some scarves or maybe a horn. And they're going to be in a Paris inspired scene with a joyous Noel from the blank. So I don't want to tell you who or what it's going to be, but I did hand draw it. And they are wearing little berets and the whole bit. So it is absolutely adorable. Be sure to come back tomorrow so you can go and enjoy that. Again, we are doing the 12 days of Christmas cards and tags, not necessarily Christmas cards for all of them, but they're mostly Christmas cards. But don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you come back again. And then don't forget to visit my my website, Jessica Lynn Web Store. Yeah. Don't forget to visit my rubber stamp store, JessicaLynnOriginal.com. I draw all of the art there, and I would love, love, love to work with you. And I'd love to see what you create. So thank you again. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. More coming soon. I'll see you again tomorrow. I hope that each of you have a great day. Take care, everybody.